Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. I am the old school game snob, and in today's video we are taking a look at Illuvium. This is an up-and-coming AAA play-to-earn NFT based game of some variety. It seems to be a bit of a explorer, a bit of a collectible, a bit of a creature battler. I'm not exactly sure what the gameplay is going to look and feel like, but this is a trailer that we're taking a look at. Here today, the artwork, the art style, this I believe is in-game footage here. We'll jump forward a little bit because we don't need to watch the whole thing. A little bit of thematics, but now this is sort of the battler as far as I can tell from what the gameplay looks like. I don't know if it's an auto battler, auto resolve. I don't know if there's tactics and strategy. I'm kind of hoping for the latter, of course. But what I do know is that you collect these little critters. I believe they're called Illuviums, which would make sense since the game is called Illuvium, or Illuvia, or Illuvius. I don't know, something Illuvius. Anyway, so you collect those and you do battle and you win potentially Illuviums, and maybe you do battle with other players and you can upgrade your Illuviums. And this is actually gameplay here of a player exploring around the planet, and I believe this is where you collect your characters, your NFTs, whatever the case may be. Not exactly sure on 100% of the details, but what I do know is that this game looks really good. This is certainly AAA, and it is getting a lot of attention right now, from myself included. This could be really cool. So let's take a quick look at Illuvium, because what's interesting about Illuvium right now, well, let's say one of the interesting things is that you can actually stake Illuvium for a very nice APY. Right now you can stake Illuvium for right around 36 APY, and now this is during a bit of the crypto dip at the moment. I was looking at this, it was just over 40% I believe when I looked at it, so this will fluctuate a little bit probably depending on the market. Now this high APY is actually depending on one condition. Now you have two options when you stake your Illuvium. Once you have some Illuvium tokens, you can either lock it up and get basically a weight of up to 2 to 1 basically, or you can leave things flexible and just take it out whenever you want. If you leave things flexible and then you can take it out whenever you want, you still get a very nice APY of 18.5%, and like I say, this was a little bit higher when I looked at it because the market was a little bit better. If you lock it up to 1 year, up to 52 weeks, you can get up to 36% APY on your staked Illuvium. That's fairly impressive. I mean, when you think about what banks give you for holding money in your bank account, what do you get, like 0.5% or 1% a year? Something absolutely pathetic. Of course, then you get deflation on your fiat currency, and basically you probably lose 0.5% or something like that by saving your money in a bank. Anyway, yeah, Illuvium and their staking rewards are very interesting. Now, they do have a couple of staking options with their rewards. Number one is, of course, the ILV token. That's the Illuvium token, which is currently valued at $1,379. When I looked at this a little while ago, this was all the way up to, actually quite a bit more than this. It was up to about 17 before we had our little dip. No, it was up to 19. That's pretty good. Anyway, what is interesting about the Illuvium token still, in my opinion, is, and like I say, I know these guys making YouTube videos say not financial advice. Well, that I'm sure applies to this channel as well, but here's the thing, I don't know anything about that. All I know is that the current market cap on Illuvium is just under $1 billion. And when you compare what the market cap on something like Axie Infinity or Decentraland is, you're looking at about a $6.5 billion market cap. Now this is, again, dropped down quite a bit in the last day or something like that, so this was up quite a lot more. You look at Sandbox, you have right around a $5 billion market cap. So some of these some of these games are basically sitting at 5, 6, 7, up to almost 7, 6.5 times what Illuvium is currently sitting at right now. And in my humble opinion, none of the games that we're looking at here are necessarily AAA. The Sandbox might be close. Decentraland absolutely isn't. I'm sorry if it is, but it just isn't. Axie Infinity for sure is very far from it. Looks like a little indie game, although they've done, I don't know how much money, they've done a lot of money, but it looks like something a small indie dev team could make. Whereas where you have something like Illuvium here, now if the gameplay is any sort of fun on Illuvium and you get the kind of quality of a AAA developer behind a crypto-based game, and you're looking at something like I say, not financial advice. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I would say this is a pretty interesting token at a pretty interesting market cap at the moment. Anyway, back to the staking. You can stake your Illuvium and of course take out your Illuvium rewards basically whenever you want. Now when you take out your Illuvium rewards, they are locked up for I believe 1 year after you claim them, something like that. So basically whatever you generate is going to be locked up for a while. But you know, it's here nor there, right? You'll get that money eventually. The other interesting thing is that when you claim your rewards, they go into that 365-day lockup, but then what you do is you get a 2-to-1 weight ratio. So whatever rewards you claim, you then get additional staked return value on those rewards, well, at a value of 2-to-1, whereas, you know, regular unlocked Illuvium is kind of around the 19% APY, and of course we talked about the locked Illuvium, which is around 36% APY, and since your rewards are always locked, they always come with that 2.0 ratio, 2-to-1 ratio, so you get what would be like the 36% APY on any rewards you unlock. So yeah, that's interesting, it has potential to compound. If you take a look at the Illuvium Discord, we have almost 250,000 members, almost 250,000 Twitter followers, 30,000 YouTube followers, Instagram, Twitch, yada yada. But what I found really interesting as well is the character leaks section here, where it just seems like the developers are constantly posting updates and apparently some wrestling videos, but mostly just updates on the game and you know, concept art that's being done, models that are being created, basically the whole development, probably not the whole development process, but a lot of the asset creation and the development process all being modeled here. I'm sure this is an Illuvium that's in development at the moment. We got this cute little guy. So yeah, these guys are very, very active. You can, if you just scroll through, you can see how frequently they post updates, and it's yeah, very, very interesting. So certainly a very active dev team. Anyway guys, that has been a look at Illuvium, a very interesting project. Who knows, maybe they'll even have some airdrops coming. If they do, probably what would be involved is heading on over to the Illuvium website, linking up your wallet, maybe even staking some Illuvium, the usual things that go along with airdrops. I don't know if they're going to be airdrops or not, but hey, very often that seems to happen these days. And oh, by the way, these guys are running on a mutable X, which means that basically NFT trading within Illuvium will be fee-less. You won't have to pay fees. The layer 2 solution for Illuvium, for Ethereum rather, is Immutable X, which I use all the time for trading Gods Unchained card. It's an absolute brilliant system. I really like it. Yeah, anyway, hey, this is a look at Illuvium. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely encourage you to check it out. And that's it.